Hi guys, good afternoon from London. It is non-farm payroll day, September the 4th, and what a day it was yesterday. The Nasdaq suffering its biggest decline since the 11th of June, and you can see just how far we are off the all-time high now. Incredible move lower, in fact, from the all-time high we had 2 days ago. At one point this morning, we were down 7%. The 21-day moving average, something to keep an eye on as we go into the end of the week. On a week, you can just see how significant that candle looks. Incredible, really, when you put it in perspective. We've had a little bit of a bounce, and I would say if we do finish above the 21-day moving average, if we do finish above yesterday's low, that'd be pretty significant. What would be even bigger for the Nasdaq, in my opinion, is if we finish above the 27th of August low, 11,831. Above there is a victory for the bulls, and I can see us pushing back higher. Below there, below the 21-day moving average, then it could get a bit more ugly. Support from the 25th of August also held up proceedings this morning. The S&P faring slightly better on the day, up a tiny bit. The 21-day moving average, as you can see, acting as support there as well. Interesting to see if we can get down to 3,400 at some point. However, that would be below the 21-day moving average, and the way we've really reacted to that since the 1st of July, if we were to get below there, people might start unwinding a bit more. But from a technical point of view, that is a big area of support that people will be keeping an eye on if we do move lower. To the upside, you can see here on the daily chart, it's acted as great resistance, 34.85. That's your line in the sand to keep an eye on today. Above there, victory for the bulls, and we push on below the 21-day moving average. Keep an eye on 3,400 to the downside. The Dow Jones, 28,000. Almost in play, but the 21-day moving average, as you can see as well, got hit yesterday. Previous high that we had from the 11th of August was also tested. 28,000 almost did. Yesterday's low coming in just 50 points above that, but big key area of support. Keep an eye on Wednesday's low, similar to the S&P. That low has turned into the top today, so there'll be a battle going into the close for sure. Oil yesterday had a bit more of a downward move. We are currently trying to finish above 41, which would be a bit of a victory, I would say, for the bulls. So keep a watch on that as well. Let's have a quick look over some of the currencies. The euro has been grinding this morning. Obviously non-farm payroll, so understandably quite quiet. Line in the sand today, double top yesterday evening, and today is obviously a point to keep an eye on. To the downside, I mean, the pivots act as good support. 118.27 seems like a good enough region, and then to the upside, obviously you keep an eye on 118.80. But I would also just keep in mind, just before the 119 handle, where this second half of this sell-off really started on the second, when this area broke. So keep a watch on that. Of course, with the numbers coming out later, there's expected to be a bit of volatility. I don't think it's the most important release we're going to see. Other things going on at the moment, but it could well lead to, the people that are short just unwinding that position a bit more as well. But ECB 120. Are they going to defend that with their life or not? We might have to see a push higher to find out. The pound has been drifting as well. Yesterday morning's sort of support turned resistance, has acted as resistance today. And I would keep an eye on the double bottom from yesterday. Going into the end of the week, it's going to be important to see where we finish for the pound. Do we get above 133.20? Do we finish below 132.44? As that could really lead to a bigger move for next week. Gold, like the other currencies, not doing much. Would have a trend line on from yesterday's low. You can see that's just starting to take shape, as is the trend line from yesterday's high, which you can see also just acting as if we're getting squeezed either way. The move to come for sure. Better off waiting for now. But non-farm payrolls coming out at 1:30 UK time. So keep a watch on that. Going to be the main driver for the rest of the day, but weekly closes are important.